How's it going? Hi, Julius. How are you? Hi, Chotaro. How are you? Think about this block game. Yeah. We're playing Dragon Sinker today. Which has a cute 16-bit art style. 16-bit. Yeah. VPN. Yeah, I'm sponsored by NordVPN. And the Humble Bundle. And my Nintendo Store. Big reverse threaded application blue and red hollow butter. What are you on about? But yeah, we play another Shovelware RPG from 𝘔𝘰𝘯𝘵. The fourth one. So the first one, no, not the first, the last one left on the volume 1 of the 𝘔𝘰𝘯 collection. So, yay. Hey Felix, how are you? Hope you're good. I have my settings having some trouble because of a bus in Sekiro fair. I'm doing good. Doing very good. Because I just beat Arch-Temperature in the heart on my own without carding like an hour ago. And it was fun. I curious about the game today because Dragon Sinker is the one game of the 4 in the first volume of the 𝘔𝘰𝘯𝘵 collection that actually looks decent. Like from first glance, where you see how it plays. I should beat it first try with pure luck, but a crab attack. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about Sekiro. But I think I have the game, but I'm not sure. But I'll never play it. But yeah. It'd be shitty. Yeah. You didn't find a video I have to stream. I had to show you. Yeah, sure, do that. Sure. Also, why is my eyebrow tracking so off? Hold on, I gotta fix my tracking real quick because I'm not actually angry. There we go. Normal eyebrows. Stupid. We're gonna start gaming like 2 minutes. And see what Dragon Sinker is about. Hi Shell, how are you? it going? Also, I fixed the audio issue I had last time where my mic was just randomly peaking. I fixed that, so it won't happen again. How bad it is, it might turn out a dragon stinker. True, true. But I think Dragon Singer is part of like a trilogy or something. Because I'm pretty sure there are other games with the exact same pixel art style in the Kenko collections. So yay. But it's Dragon Singer, Descendants of Legend. Crazy title. Yeah, I think we just go into it and see how it goes. Hi Zach, how you doing? Let's go in now. Let's just sink some dragons. And go, yeah. The music. The way to change my avatar. Yeah, use the avatar command. That's how. And it's a little of Dragon Quest, the Adventure of Guy. I am not familiar with the Dragon Quest series, so I wouldn't know. Also, I really like the logo. The logo is really pretty. Seeing some dragons. Hi Azul, how you doing? Does the command not work? Oh, I think I know the issue. I forgot to set up the command with StreamerBot. Hold on, let me fix it real quick. I can fix that really super fast. Hold on. Commands. Yeah, I know. I just think, yeah, I forgot to set up the command. Like within StreamerBot, the command doesn't exist. So it only does the stream avatars command. Let me just add that. Okay. I didn't set up the action. Sorry, I'm still new to StreamerBot. It could take a second. Oh, hold on. A little bit. Oh, it just spams it now? Hold on. I'm sorry. Also, the link is wrong. Oops. I am sorry. What the hell? I'm fucking stupid. That's what happened. I'm really fucking sorry. Command trigger avatar. Ignore it. Okay, can someone test the avatars command? Avatar or avatars should work. Wait, 𝘕𝘦𝘸 just posted the link. Oh yeah, that's on the timer. But yeah, wait. Oops, from chat. There, that should work. It should. Was I stupid again? I was stupid. Hold on. I'm gonna run receiver button while, okay? Now it should work. There we go. It works! Okay, now you can change your avatar. And I'm double checking to see if the link even works. But yeah, it should work. the avatar I got? Fair. Is it a model actual 3D or a drawing with movement or something? It's a 2D model. It's just rigged really well to give the illusion of 3D. But it's a 2D model. Okay, avatars work now. Have fun. But a fuck ton of avatars. But everything works now. Finally! I can actually get into the game! Let's go! I like usually play on easy because you're just exploring the game. 1,000 years ago, evil dragon known as 𝘕𝘠𝘠 appeared and wrought untold havoc and destruction upon the world. But through the courage of a human, an elf, and a dwarf, this story was sealed away deep within the earth. With the victory, these three were hailed as heroes. Vtuber established a kingdom and reigned in peace. After a long season of quietude, 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘍𝘕𝘠 awakened, and for the next century, the world was again shrouded in darkness. Amidst this, the young man dared to stand forth, determined to bring an end to 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠's reign of terror for all time. Have a wholesome time. Thank you, you too. Scrolling text that is actually slow enough to read. Crazy. More games should do that. This feels like a GPA game. So this is where we will fight the 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠. We must be careful. Our foe is unlike any we have faced before. If we can defeat 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠, we can end the offering of human sacrifices to him for good. I'm counting on you too. I am grateful for your confidence in me, Prince Abraham. I must do my best not to disappoint him. Understood, even at the cost of my own life. I will do everything to protect you, Your Highness. Now let us make an end of 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠 and restore peace to the world. Goon! Why do all the monsters in this game scream goon? They're all just gooners. Every single time they just scream goon. Is this 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠? What a hideous roar. For sacrifices, your numbers are too meager to satisfy my appetite. This train can talk? It would appear our foe is more intelligent than I initially suspected. Some of your scent is familiar to me, humans. Have you come to retract your king's promise to give me sacrifices? Are you here under his orders? No, we are here of our own free will. Then you must be fools not to fear me. Very well. Then I shall kill you first, and after destroy those who defy me. Prince Abraham will not lose to the likes of you. It's the end for you, 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠. Yeah! Good! It's more powerful than I imagined. Prince Abraham! Bernard, I trust you will take care of him. Of course I intend to. Wait! Prince Abraham, you're our last hope. Therefore, I couldn't allow you to die here. I'll buy you some time, Bernard. Now take his highness and flee to safety. On my life, it shall be done. Promise me, 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠. You are a persistent one. Not to let me down. Where is to battle, you scared fiend? Yeah, Clark is dead. Prince Abram, you are awake? Thank heavens. Where's Clark? In order to assist us in our escape, you remain behind to buy his time and... Where's Clark? Where is this? Is it Shabba in 𝘕𝘕𝘠𝘠 City? Okay. Prince Abram, His Majesty, your father is awaiting you at the castle. Please to see him at once. Okay. Any basic controls? Nah. Okay. Let's see status with the sword and the clothes. Skills. Like enemies with sword skill. Defense 25% up, but always a target of something. Okay, cool. Okay, the pre-session tutorials. I mean, again, have that little piss poor map in the corner. Like the other games. That's funny. Like, is it go to the castle? Hi, Bay, how you doing? I said you have done well to return. Is it true you fought against a great folk Vimbark? No, it is not. Don't take me for a fool. Where's this kingdom's greatest knight and master swordsman Clark? Forgive my intrusion, your majesty. Prince Abram merely did so in an attempt to stop the practice of offering him sacrifices. Make no mistake, Prince is ready to offer one, let alone 100 of my loyal subjects each year for this purpose. But if you do not concede to Vimbark's demands, then it will be laid utterly desolate. This is all because the elves did not slay this fiend, and took it upon themselves to do so. There's no way we can win. Regrettably, you are right. There's no other choice but to double the number of sacrifices, wait for Vimbark's anger to subside. Prince Abram, we're gonna be agreeing to this. There's no way we can win. Illusion of choice. I guess we will slay Vimbark. We still don't understand it. Even Clark, the greatest knight in our kingdom, stood no chance. See the determination in your eyes. However, defeating Vimbark will be no easy task. Let us go and use it to outfit yourself with the necessary equipment. Let's fight so as to bring no shame upon his kingdom. Wow, 100 gold, so much money. Once I have done so, speak with the high priest at the chapel. I have no doubt he will be of assistance to you. As for you, Bernard, as you join Abram in his quest, I will protect him with my very life. Yay! Bernard joined the party! Raise the hero class, no shit. Okay. He follows me. The cast into the fire kind of deal. Yeah. Prince Abraham, is there something I can assist with today? Tell us how to defeat 𝘕𝘪𝘯𝘕. Let you know how to defeat 𝘕𝘪𝘯𝘕? His Majesty has instructed us to inquire of you concerning the matter. As it is, Prince Abraham, have you heard of the legendary weapon once wielded by the 3 heroes who sealed away 𝘕𝘪𝘯𝘕 deep within the earth? I'm aware of their existence. As I thought it would be. However, when they did so, the power of all 3 weapons was required. And so when the seal failed, the 𝘕𝘪𝘯𝘕's re-emergence, they were lost. In accordance with His Majesty's command, I've been searching the world far and wide for them. And at long last, I've been able to locate one of the 3. Where can we find it? But it was south of this city, in 𝘕𝘁 Cave. Let's make for it there at once and search it out. Let me warn you, it will require more than simply being slave 𝘕𝘪𝘯𝘕. We'll also need the support of both the elves and dwarves to succeed. It is for this cause His Majesty has appeased 𝘕𝘪𝘯𝘕 with human sacrifices, as he has sought the legendary weapons and to negotiate with the other races. Does he feel so different than yourself, Prince Abraham? That's why I ask you not to resent him. Okay. Those underlings may also be present in 𝘕𝘁 Cave, and it is why I must ask you to be careful. Okay. I think I'm okay! Bishop Choice works here because it's played for laughs. I despise games have meaningless dialogue choices. Legends today and time stages are perfect example. Yeah, but it's just like 1 or 2 different lines of dialogue and then it just goes back to it. Kind of boring. Huh? Is it true you intend to save 𝘕𝘪𝘯𝘕? Then if you wouldn't mind, could I ask you to take me along with you? Are your services unnecessary? I want to do something to help. Okay. Bye, nerd. Woman. When a traveling bard, they play a song for you to lift your spirits. Never my beautiful lord has broken a spring. Won't be able to play anything on it. Aww. But on the other hand, we'll be willing to go procure a beast whisker for me. Oh, that's just side quest. Okay, sure. I'm not dealing with side quests. And thank you for the hydrated. Oh my god, slime is adorable. Why this slime is so cute? They fall apart in 3D! That is hilarious. That is so cute. I like that. Wait, teams? Well, are you gonna have a team for each race? If so, that's kinda cool. If so, that is kinda very cool. But they fall apart in 3D, that is so funny! I love that! bad. But visually, so far, this is my favorite game we played in the series. Am I going the right way? Kind of the point remaining of Descendants RPG. Yeah, I mean the game is called Dragon Sinker. Kind of like Dragon Quest, you know? Oh no, the snake fell apart! Also, they fall apart differently each time. That is fun. Okay, are we in the right place? Wrong cave, okay. Maybe wrong cave. Well, let us hurry and find what we... Look out there, Prince Abram. Was it a safe spot? It's a warp pentacle. Stepping into it will activate it. But unless you also activate any corresponding pentacles, we will not be able to warp using them. To find another such ones deeper within, please be sure to activate them when we see them. Hi Reggie, how are you? Is that a goblin at the top? Okay, the bottom one is a howling and the top one is a kobold. Let's go. A kobold! The sprites are so cute in this game. Oh, it's dark, but we have... The game's like, oh no, we don't have lights. We can't see our surroundings, but there's a fucking minimap on the screen. That's funny. That is very funny. Animation of this game, yeah. I wonder if the same happens if we die. Picture necklace. What does it even do? +1 defense, crazy. Hi Pumpkin, how are you? A skeleton! And I looked the wrong way! This is an ambush. Nice. More poppers. Doing well, nice. It sound like one plays some FF2, huh? I should maybe play the old FFs at some point. Just maybe. More kobolds, okay. Oh no, 8 damage, crazy. Let's see what a skill does. Twin Edge, let's go. What do you have? Heal, Thunder, Merciless Swing. Okay. Get a big smash. Yeah, that's the ones I will get. Elf woman. Humans? What are you, a monster? Why calling monster? I can't believe your terrible manners towards a lady. No, it was just racism, it's fine. Wait, what are you humans doing here? But then you're here looking for a legendary weapon too. In that case, defend it before you do. Let's just say this, legendary weapon belongs in the hands of the elves. Some filthy human sacrifice. Oh, racism! It's an RPG fought some casual racism. And Sabran, it appears that elves after the same thing we are. Better hurry after her. But it's fun, the dungeon layout is supposed to be confusing. But we have the fucking minimap. If we didn't have the minimap, this would be a decent first dungeon. I think. Let's fund everyone. But if you have the minimap, I can just see everything. Making the darkness thing stupid. Bunk. But it keeps shattering, that's so funny. I couldn't think for a second. Yeah, the whisker or something, yeah. Got that. Skeleton! Bunk. Okay. No, we don't go back. Boss time? Tabram, the death from earlier appears to be fighting with the monster. Let's see how this plays out. I love the dialogue options, I just wish I did something. Oh, come on. Light magic too. I guess actually help. Maybe we should lend her a hand. Ah! He's dead. What is this, a sandworm? It's Sabram. Let's slay this monster. What do the humans want now? They're saving her ass. Maybe they wish to help us deal with this monster. Then by all means, let them. Let me introduce myself, I sure have time for that. It isn't the strangest name I've ever heard. But as for myself, I'm Mia. Now come on, let's make... It's like mincemeat out of this monster. Ew, no. There are other Prince Abram around, you insolent elf. My fingers... You are speaking to Mia in such a disrespectful manner. Look at disrespectful. It seems you need to be put in your place, elf. Stop it this instant, Cronwell. However, should use humans for what they're worth. Now, are you saying you can't follow my order? Of course, that would never be the case. Go on! Here comes Abram. Now be sure not to get in my way. You're to the party, yay! So command is now available. Okay, wait, we can swap to team 2. Oh! Typical knife-ear arrogance. Hey, Reggie, no need to use slurs. So this is just a saddle. She has a move called bonk. Check into worm, okay. Then fire. Bonk. Fire does good damage, okay. We keep spamming that. Ouch. Is it wrong? No! Also, the worm just exploded. And everyone gets experience. Nice. When Dark Magic 1 learned. Ooh! Okay. Yoon! We did it! Princess Rabbit, were you harmed? But how about the elves? They're more worried about them than I. Downcast. But the Azra's roleplay shit. No, what I meant to say was, they both appear to be unharmed. Well, Abram, you seem to handle yourself better than most. Let's Abram, look at this. That is... Hold on a minute, that's the resort we were here looking for. Hand it over. The request is denied. This was once wielded by Prince Abram's great ancestor. In short, Prince Abram has a rightful claim to it. Return it to him now, you thieving elf. What are you doing? Belongs to you, Prince Abram. Mine. Stop right there. Did you not hear me when I said it was mine? Then here. What are you doing, Prince Abram? If you hand over the very thing we came in search for, what was your purpose in coming here? Prince Abram glares at me. Fine already, I'll tell him, okay? We need that sword in order to save our mark. That's why I'm asking you to please give it to us. I have the same mind myself. In case, are you intrigued to come with us to the Elf Kingdom? Unfortunately, I'm relieved to hear our objective is one and the same. As I request you have an audience with His Majesty, the King will discuss a way to defeat this creature which threatens our very existence. Scorpio, how you doing? Moreover, from the looks of it, it appears to be in dire need of repair. Must find a way to repair it. We are grateful for your willingness to cooperate with us. But we have to take these low-class humans back home with us. Highness, this is not the time for insults. Fine. The game can be found in northeast. Up here beyond Grinch Pass. Understood. It is leave without delay. As of such, we consider the teams to be added to the current party, each team as a leader depending on the combination of followers. The real strength of the team can be increased in great ways. Okay, cool. So we can change the teams. We can mix them up if you want to, okay. But no, we keep them segregated. You know, as you do. How you doing? Thank you for following. is northeast of here beyond Rinch Pass. But that particular mountain is now a breeding ground for monsters, so you better not get killed. You'll eat it. It's very nice so careless and need a warning from a human. If anything, I warned you. But the thought of bringing a human to the elf kingdom really ruffles my feathers. I am sorry. You didn't need to apologize to me. I had always thought humans were gluttonous, prideful, and foolish. Yeah, about that. About that. And yet you're different. Anyway, let's see if this is a show you're putting on soon enough. Let's head to Rinch Pass. Okay, let's go. These are wrong, right? Red slime! Oh no, they get stronger. And hi Show, how you doing? I love retro RPGs like games. Yeah. But this game isn't retro. It's 8 years old. Is it enough to count it as retro? 8 years? God damn. Is it a themed? Sure. 𝘕𝘪𝘯𝘵 village. Okay, sure. Is there anything to do in the villages? Except buy shit? Okay, attack plus 10, sure. Made purchase. And maybe I can get the walking cane now. So my only issue of the game is that the menus are a bit slow, but aside from that, it's totally fine. Wait, what? Okay, Traveler's Sword is the one I bought. There we go. Like, but I can only change the equipment of the main party members. Interesting. The more expensive inns. That's a good for the game, most likely. Like the UI, yeah. A poison slime. And it's dead. The fuck is Mia doing? I'm more beat than a dead horse. I may prepare a meal for you at once. What does this woman think she is, Prince Abram? I think she's rather cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Are you in the right mind, Prince Abram? Don't tell me this girl has an eye for Princess Mia. I will not allow it. I don't get any enjoyment out of receiving a compliment from a human like you. And I really mean it too. Prince Abram, the majority of elves do not share the same goodwill towards their human counterparts. But elf women are pretty. 51, but we elves hate the humans. Same goes for dwarves too. We love racism in our RPGs, right guys? Why do we hate us? I think the humans did while we were out fighting 𝘕𝘠𝘠 a century ago. They were cowering with fear in their castle for protection. And that's not all. When a bunch of elves died fighting 𝘕𝘠𝘠, humans waltzed in and stole our land. In fact, all the territory around Ringe Pass used to belong to the elves. That is because, in any case, we're so proud of our race, and we hate cover the humans and dwarves who hide in the castles and the halls instead of fighting. Dwarves? Good time you are unfamiliar with the race. But the legendary heroes who defeated 𝘕𝘠𝘠 was a dwarf. As a people, they're strong and skilled in crafting, but lazy as all get out. And even now, after 𝘕𝘠𝘠 is free, they sit in their halls underground, doing nothing but crafting weapons they have no intention of using. These are the only ones attempting to fight. You're wrong in your assumption. Prince Arben here is out to save 𝘕𝘠𝘠 himself, but he has already gone to battle against him once before. You have fought with 𝘕𝘠𝘠? I feel like racing with the spice up your fantasy story, right? If Abraham doesn't seem particularly racist, I mean, he called me a cute, so it's kind of biggest. Yeah. You lost, didn't you? No, we won! Don't tend to lie to us, human. How do you explain 𝘕𝘠𝘠 and his minions still infest this world? Is that beyond lower? And why we elves can't trust your father, then we can spit a melon seed. We can switch our press forward. When we travel through Ringe Pass, we've been near the borders of the Elf Kingdom. Okay, dungeon time. A wolf! Two wolves! I really like the sprite work in this game. Especially the monsters are so cute. Hey Mia, have you ever heard of half-elves? Silly. Is it a pentacle? It's a hexagram. No, it's a pentacle. Oh, a rabbit wolf. Oh no, what? It has rabies. The wolf pack lives here, it seems. Yeah. This game sounds like belong from WonderSwan console. I never played a WonderSwan game, so I wouldn't know it. But aesthetically, yeah, sure. By the way, there is a Digimon SRPG on the WonderSwan. By the way, it is kind of funny. Okay, maybe a little Shovelware. I mean, it's a Kenko game, they're all shovelware. But you can test how much shovelware it is by checking it in the eShop real quick and see if it has shitty DLC. Experience Scroll DLC for 7 francs. Shaw Point Scroll, Boost Scroll, Full Recovery Scroll, and Counter Scroll. This is how you know it is shovelware. If it has overpriced garbage DLC. So you can tell if something is true shovelware. Which way do we go? And all Kenko games have that. Every single one has that kind of DLC. That's what they released as a gem, so it makes sense when I played it. Yeah, but I have WonderSwan. I have a WonderSwan core on my analog pocket. But once upon a time, shovelware was a pattern discount bins with actual shovels. We used to have a proper society, shakes cane at the sky. I mean, you get 4 of these kind of games in one cartridge with the Kenko collections. So it's still real. I own these games physically. What does shovelware stand for? Cheaply made, probably garbage games. The ones you get for like $10 and are worthless, then give you like 3 hours of mediocre fun. That's what shovelware is. Like all these games. Yeah, color and dark magic, nice. Not even $10. Make a quick cheap game and then hope the sales volume makes up cost. Yeah. These games even be made for a quick buck. Yeah, or small, really tiny studios with low budgets make them. Like most of these are made with RPG Maker. Oops. Wait. What are you people? Okay. The big question we should ask you. So like a dwarf to be in a place like this? It is no different for a pair of elves, lass. What is a dwarf? What? You don't know what a dwarf is? I'm astonished by your lack of knowledge, lad. Our swim is greater than humans. Our skills in crafting weapons exceed that of the elves. That is who we dwarfs are. Were you even listening earlier? That's what Crowell and I told you when we got here, or did you completely ignore what we said? I didn't listen to it. Calm down, lass. What are you doing here? I think the term comes from the fact that they are produced so quickly. It's like they're shoving them out, yeah. And they just land in a discount bin. Instantly on release. And now it just clogs up digital storefronts. It does make a living crafting weapons and accessories of various types. It does spawn and contain precious ore. I came to see for myself. And may I inquire what your name is? Abraham? What is Abraham, is it? Well, my name is Bowen. How about your elf friend there? That's none of your business. In that case, I will ask again. Oh, Abraham, was it? What has brought you to this place? I am on a quest to defeat 𝘰𝘴𝘦. Defeat 𝘰𝘴𝘦, you say? That is... Let's allow me to see that sword again. Forget about the dwarf and let's keep going, Abraham. Doing this with Vtuber is insane, I love it. Yeah, Mama does a great job in rigging. Like, it's insane. But wait! Stop. Thanks for allowing me to view the legendary sword in possession. No, you say it. The mayor is speaking with me. Okay. I still not over how the enemy should shatter when defeated. That will always be funny. Burb! A killer hawk! We bird up. Look at the burb. Overpowering. After the VTubing, but never got close to having that expressive. Yeah, also use something called rebridger, which allows for more accurate tracking. And I bought an iPhone just because it has a better camera. So yeah. Maybe the power ring. Yeah, hi, how you doing? More dogs. It's all the puppers. The doors inside of me. Both have shattered. God is him learned. Okay. Door. But it's nothing over here. The dogs everywhere, yeah. More blue dogs! Is today going well? Having fun with this shovelware. We love shovelware. Burb. Okay, ooh, I have spells now. Or they could light and dark magic. Right, I forgot about that. Okay, cool. Let's do this, and you have shield, anti-poison, anti-sleep. Plus him light magic damage 25% up. Huh. Okay. Voice, thank you! Holy shit. We do so much damage, but also we play on easy, so... Wide Blitz. Okay. There's a piss dog! And he has goon! No, it's a pack of wolves. Let's slay these monsters. That was exactly Prince Abram. Let us show these elves what we are capable of. It's a giant piss wolf! It's a piss dog! The music in this game is very charming. King Wolf, okay. And the others are Lycanthrope, which just means werewolf, and those are not werewolves. It's the most video game music ever. Yes, and I love it. But yeah, 𝘕𝘮𝑚 just means werewolf, but those aren't werewolves. Those are just normal bulls. Which is hilarious. Morning Echo? Attack up? Okay. Ouch. None of the other ones are werewolves, apparently. It's just a wolf. Yeah. Okay, Bernard didn't shatter. Let's look at the elves and see what you can do. Let's go fire. No, let's go thunder. And Iris, let's see it. Oh, she does so much more damage. Ouch. Okay, good. But why is it such a vibe? Okay, only Pisswolf left. And Crow is dead. Awesome. Fucking awesome. This is just fire. Ouch. And goodbye. Never mind. It goes berserk. Okay. 1v1, yeah. And a pistol got shattered. Let's go. We did it! Brrr. But I can't believe it survived such an assault from us. Let us finish it this time. With courage, so I help too. Hold off there for a moment. You again. Yawn! Azuka is a crystalline stomach. Bringing it was the way to defeat it. Good eye. As you should have expected from a dwarf. Now what legendary sword you have there? May you have you show it to me again? It's definitely a blade of excellent forge. It's one part of the legendary axe in our own kingdom. Were you saying it's one of the legendary weapons? In short, legendary axe is in your country? It is. Now, Abram, you said you were returning to the Elf Kingdom in order to defeat 𝘰𝘮𝘯𝘵, correct? They must regrettably inform you that sword in your possession is very significant 𝘔𝘰𝘯𝘵 to its blade, and cannot be wielded for that purpose. Due to circumstances, would you agree to take me along? As a dwarf, I have confidence in my ability to restore that weapon to its former glory. Sure. Are you certain about this, Prince Abram? What are you saying? Who made you in charge? I'm Silent Protag, I'm always in charge. May I interject and suggest we take this dwarf with us to the Elf Kingdom, as it may be useful to us. But being an elf yourself, I'm encouraged to know you understand the circumstances we are in. Wait, Cromwell? Are you serious about this? Are you considering the problems humans have caused? You're not suggesting we take this dwarf with us? The king will never allow it. We'll bear responsibility for this decision. Then fine, but it's all on you. Elf yourself. we would appear to be on the same page now. Dwarf-o-man! And just pink hair, perfect! You have a wife! I need to get some sleep now. Yeah, have a good sleep. Get some good rest. There you are, Bowen. I was looking all over for you. Ah, Lila. Exactly who is this? Why, my wife, of course. Oh, she's taken. Isn't it a pleasure to meet you? Would have guessed you would be here with your wife. Would it not be? Husbands and wives are supposed to be united as one flesh. But is it not how the young generation views marriage today? At any rate, look forward to joining you in your quest, Abram. Yay! Bowen and his wife joined the party. Cool. Activate this. Taking selfies of here in the forested area. Of course, both humans and dwarves are prohibited from entering. And you should be grateful for me to helping you get in. You have a gratitude. I get to see you know how to be humble, Abram. You should stay that way. In any case, the converted existence of two of the three legendary weapons, Shady Sword and Legendary Axe. As if it's a legendary rod, once used by an elf. As if all three, you'll be able to defeat 𝘕𝘠𝘠. Let's waste no more time. I need you to tell me that. Don't order me around. Please, saying yourself. But ordering who around? What are you saying? Do you know who I am? I'm a very pushy young elf woman who will never get married at this rate. Did I ask for your opinion? Let's go, shall we, Abram? Hey, wait for me! It's basically leaving behind either Prince Abram. I like the writing in this game, it's cute. Okay, there's just blood. A blood ocean. Sure. A ghost in a blue snake. Heavy frost. And you have power slash. Let's go. Okay, game this ain't bad. Yeah, right? And the village. I guess the bell icon is the inn? No, that's a fucking church. Do they have an inn or something? There we go, I just didn't read it. Why is this room so needlessly long? Okay, let's stay. The office cared about this one, yeah. It's been very good across all the Shovelware RPGs played so far. I just think As Divine Hearts was boring and generic. But the other two we played so far have been pretty decent. And this one is just funny. Okay, let's go. Plant. Dahlias, of course. Ouch. Ouch. I'm tired today. Sleepy. Okay, I guess you need to start using actual skills. Just maybe. Oh, it poison. And I'm going the wrong way apparently. Right. Res and DRP found there. I guess DRP is the currency of this game. Right? It's something else. Interesting. What about DRP is? Guess we'll never know. I should have just read the sign. Yeah. 𝘔𝘰𝘯𝘵 City. Is that a shit slime? 𝘔𝘰𝘯𝘵, that's a constipated slime. Why not? Why not? He's constipated. Is he fun with chocolate? Okay, feel better about it. Sure. What should you do? Vtuber model cost? My model cost me I think it was 1,300, and then 300 for an additional outfit and 500 for another outfit. Vtuber being expensive if you want high quality. Get fucked, Mantis. Boom! Reveal the auto-rigging gear lottery. Yeah. Like, legit, I think my mama creates some of the best face tracking there is. Like, legit. The face rigging she does is fucking amazing. That's not a cheap set for this model. If you say that, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Look at other smirks all the time. Yeah. I had to ask her to give me a smirk because I smirk a lot IRL. But no, like around 1K to 2K is good for this quality. If you pay like, I don't know, 10K for a model, you're being overcharged. The models easy cost 2K more. The thing is, most people want their models to be done by artists who made models of their favorite VTuber. And of course those are expensive as shit. Like, if you compare the prices of like, I don't know, my mama and the mama of 𝘕𝘕𝘠, for example. And I don't mean current 𝘕𝘕𝘠, I mean one of her previous models that has similar quality to mine. Her mama can charge so much more just because of the clout. The price level, which is paying for the prestige of the artist, yes, exactly. Same happens with video editors, with thumbnail artists, literally everything. There's some that actually can back up the price. Like, there's a 3D model artist I'm following, and oh my god, their 3D models are the absolute pinnacle of 3D models. And those models are worth like 10K, which is their price. What about them, honestly? If you have way more people wanting you specifically, or you make more money, yeah. But this is the Elf Kingdom, is it? This place, I must say, it really is, isn't it? Oh. We get this from the 𝘕𝘴𝘦 Humble Bundle last week. No, it's on the Switch. And I bought the physical 𝘕𝘴𝘦 Collection Volume 1 for this game. I own the 𝘕𝘴𝘦 collections on Switch. Specifically for this stream series. But it's a physical Switch cartridge with 4 games on it. And to top it off, it's one of the strongest, smartest, and most beautiful people in the world. Let us say we can find the Elf King in the mansion in the north part of the city. But be sure to be on your best behavior. Okay? This is the first time hearing of 𝘕𝘴𝘦. It have been after my time. 𝘕𝘴𝘦 is like 2010s. Like between 2010 and like 20 is like their peak. They still release games every now and then, but not as much. But they make massive shovelware. Also, I didn't grow up with any of these games. I bought them recently, as in last year. So, yeah. It's because I thought this this stream series would be fun. To play each one of these shovelwares for like 3 hours. I didn't touch them. I see you have returned me, huh? Yes, father. Father, as in... I figured as much. The secret is, I'm the elf princess. Can you believe it? I've earned your acting surprise, Abraham. Is it obvious Prince Abraham knew you were the whole time? The words. Unlike myself, I assume. Once we retire from a long journey, Cromwell, please escort them to the inn to rest. Advise, Your Majesty. I really got Shovelware games as a small kid as gifts from my family. Yeah, when I get them from the discount bins. I have some shovelware, like Finding Nemo on the GameCube or Eye Training on the DS. Like those shovelwares I have. Was it that human has the shave sword? Yes. I'm sorry, Father. Was my intention to bring any humans and dwarves here, and assume you are also fatigued, am I right, Mia? I can speak about your travels later. Instead, I ask you first rest yourself. I also want you to know you have done well in my eyes. Thank you, Father. Finding Nemo GameCube isn't shovelware. Yes, it is. Shady licensed games are shovelware. Only every now and then comes a good licensed game like Battle for Bikini Bottom. But those are like 1 in 100. Is just here tonight? You will be permitted audience of the king in the morning. Understood. Then please rest well. In any case, please do not wander out and about. I shall now take my leave. Okay, bye. I said we should take this opportunity to rest, if anything. I can remember last time I slept in a nice bed. Would you agree, Leela? I find wherever as long as I can sleep next to you. Aww. It's just the answer I expected from you, my wife. Do it. A lot of good licensed Disney games. No, that's Cope. That is Cope. The vast majority of licensed games are just pure garbage. This is what happened during a journey, Your Majesty. As I thought, must have also managed to obtain a legendary weapon. Yes, with that being the case, time is of the essence. You know what you have to do, Cromwell. Yes, of course. Please leave everything to me. As far as Mia is concerned, I'll explain the situation to her myself. Yes, Your Majesty. When do you intend to sleep there? The father is waiting for us. Let's get to the mansion. Okay. Let's go. We want Disney Interactive. We want the most unique platform as I've experienced. Still hoping for spiritual success someday. Maybe I just have to make it myself. Also, funny that you say Disney games when there are all Pixar games. I know Disney owns Pixar, but you know what I mean. Kinda funny, eh? Were you able to rest well, Prince Abraham? No, Your Majesty. It's unfortunate to hear. Because elf beds and cooking are too luxurious for the likes of humans and dwarfs. Mia, shut the fuck up! We are impolite to our guests, Mia. I must apologize for my daughter's outbursts. I ask you please overlook her shortcomings this once. King is like, hey, can you just chill? And not be mean to her about her racism? Now, Prince Abraham, the son of the humans, let us speak concerning the matter of utmost importance. I just looked it up and all those pixel games were made by Traveler's Tales. Yes, there it is. Traveler's Tales actually made season games. Readiness of your journey, I learned from Mia. The would seem to have guided the legendary weapon in an effort to save 𝘕𝘠𝘠. Is that true? It will require us to work together. Did you just apologize about his daughter being racist? Yes. The video suggesting is human dwarves and outside together to say our common foe. As the legend of a millennium ago. What are you saying? Especially when neither the humans or dwarves stood up to fight with us against 𝘕𝘠𝘠 100 years before now. If anything, it was the humans who started land. They were vulnerable. In fact, it is no different than a thief who loots during a disaster. That was a wrong committed in the past. It is not more important what is happening now. It's what other game travel tastes made in this era. Finding Nemo on GameCube. Yeah, but the reason why I call Finding Nemo garbage is that it has such a crazy difficulty curve that to this day I was not able to beat the fucking game. And good games have good difficulty curves. Zebram has stood up to fight 𝘕𝘠𝘠. It is now incumbent upon each of us to work together in order to... I can't believe that. Now I wish to place trust in this gesture. But father! We will still need the others. But instead, you already possess one weapon. Sigmund can be found in the Dwarf Kingdom. Is that your knowledge? Is that your knowledge as well, Lord Bowen? It is indeed. This will accept your invitation, Prince Abram. I says that my daughter and Cromwell will join you in the remainder of your journey. But I don't want to! Listen, order Mia. I command you to cooperate with Prince Abram in seeking out legendary weapons and saying 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠. The city is a part of the dwarves. Yes, I too agree it is the best course of action for all races, as it was 1,000 years ago when 𝘕𝘠𝘠 was cast down from the skies and sealed away. It repaired legendary sword. It's in your possession. This appeared to be indeed of repair, Prince Abram. For that, however, we need the help of the dwarves. Their forging skills are known to be the greatest in the world. Fortunately, you still have this dwarf with you. He'll act as your guide. I believe he will be an asset to you. Now, may I request your help, Lord Bowen? Because it is about time I pull my own weight. For me, I will take you there. That should simplify things. Let's make for the Dwarf Kingdom. Prince Abram, for the sake of the world peace, let us do what we must to save 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠. Yeah, Cromwell, as you also give your full support to Prince Abram. Yes, father. She doesn't want to, she's still racist. Nobody's trying. No, it's fine. What if many of the difficulty spikes were intentional to make sure the kids would ask their own copy after they couldn't beat it during the blockbuster retail period? Yeah, but blockbuster wasn't a thing here. Blockbuster was only an American thing. So we just had to suffer in Europe. But no, that's a thing with a lot of like really old games, that they were harder, so it has more replayability. and it keeps you busy longer. Because, like, Finding Nemo for GameCube, you can go through that in like 3 to 4 hours if you know what you're doing. But for kids who are bad gamers, that's like multiple months worth of gameplay. This will shape the market a lot. Europe ends up being affected by the trends a lot. Yeah. Sadly. When it comes to gaming, Europe is always an afterthought. Always. It just be like that. Wasn't considered a valuable market till the early 2010s. Yeah. We still got older shovelware though. Shovelware believed in Europe. Don't mind my asking. This is Royal Kingdom exactly. North beyond Mount Verde. North Kingdom, huh? I'm anxious about visiting there. Feel the same way myself. But also to find there. The dwarves are involved in the business of trade, but the humans and dwarves are not an uncommon sight to us. At any rate, the Dwarf Kingdom is beyond the mountains to the north of here. But due to the recent increase in monsters in the area, must travel cautiously. My favorite games ever came out of Europe before that valuable market era. Those of like Stalker, where they broke a lot of the rules and tried to. I'm not aware of Stalker, but like Europe is where Xenoblade got localized. And then America was like, hey, Xenoblade is actually kind of cool, let's bring this over to us too. Seriously, also made strong efforts to break the rental industry in the US. Huh? We never had this rental stuff where I live. The only thing we had to try out games was demo consoles. And that's it. Also, Layla just learned a skill that's just called just hit. There's a game from Ukraine that combines some Cold War sci-fi, the Chernobyl exclusion zone. I know what, I don't care. I don't give a shit about sci-fi. We have bees. Bees exist now. I don't know if I'm going the right way, by the way. I'm just going. Pink bees! Scout bee and worker bee, that makes so much sense. Do the beat game in the rental period entirely. Cases were detrimented affected, and so gaming companies sued Blockbuster, rental the franchises for the impact on. I mean, that's valid. That is valid, but also we don't need rental game shit anymore because we have digital demos now. We just have demos on literally every console now. So we don't need rental anymore. The quiz is nice, but it really miss having a rental night. You go with your family, pick up a handful of games that got your attention, then try them. Yeah, I can't relate because I was not a thing here. I do what food is. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yes. The rentless dried. People switch to beat the game in the return period mentality. So the driving factor is the industry pushing so hard to get away from physical copies. Yeah. You guys didn't have the experience over there. I mean, games are expensive, so whatever. If you had video games, you can do. I mean, yeah, some libraries did that too here. But what kid goes willingly into a library? But the most valuable ore can be mined here on Mount Verde. However, this place is now a den of monsters, so we must be careful. Tell us more about the dwarves. Widows are quite skilled with her hands, and owing to that, crafting and repairing weapons is what we do best. Don't you take the legendary sword Abram has, then give it a quick fix? I wish I could, however. It is cankered with heavy rust, and if I did a half-baked job repairing it, I've no doubt it would be a total loss. On the other hand, if you travel to the dwarf capital, you should be able to gather the necessary materials to restore it to its former glory. Okay, that's a bookworm mark. In order to defeat Vtuber, legendary weapons are necessary. Even I know that, so we're out here looking for them in the first place. But only that. What brings Abram to defeat Vtuber? It is also believed that the cooperation of both the elves and dwarves will be necessary. That's not how I think. I'm convinced if the elves had all legendary weapons, we could take care of this Vtuber by ourselves. And I proved this. What do you say so? At any rate, you do have anything against first coming to the Dwarf Kingdom? Repair Abram's weapon. It will take the help of a skilled craftsman. In that same way, it's like the Dwarf King has the ability to repair it himself. We're going to need the help of the dwarves. It also sounds like we should meet the Dwarf King. But if that's something we can arrange, I would appreciate that. We'll mention it. Let us be going, shall we? Yeah. Even seem to appear this unforgiving compared to the games of format return policy. I never return games, so I'm unaware of that part of the world of the gaming sphere. When I buy a game, it's forever. Because I'm a collector. I own close to 700 physical games. Please give me this thing come back. Yeah. To some degree. As in, people just go back to old consoles. But then you have shit like game key cards. They're kinda what we're moving towards. Also, PlayStation and Xbox games are also not true physical anymore. Because they just have They just need to install the game on the console. Oh yeah, there's a massive demand for it. Especially with the Stop Killing Games stuff. Think more broadly, yeah? That's what I've seen. More people are seeing up physical copies of music and movies these days. Yeah, I started buying CDs recently. Like, I bought some CDs of Ado and someone else. I forgot the name. But yeah, I'm starting to buy CDs. I'm still listening mostly through music on YouTube Music. But having CDs is still nice. I even bought a boombox just to play the CDs because I didn't have one. I also have a small collection of game soundtracks. But bands like to put out vinyls. But even cassette tapes are getting a niche audience. Yeah, but it's niche. Like, we need something mainstream. But the worst thing that happened to music is Spotify. Spotify is fucking garbage. I got some whole life CDs. Nice! I didn't know they do CDs. But yeah, all the fucking subscription services like Spotify, Netflix, and so on ruined the entire media, the entire entertainment media. It's a fucking worst. Like, people just don't own shit anymore. And they're happy with that. It's been a listen to the whole album at once, guy. Don't like individual songs as I want to hear the full context of the artist or something. Yeah. Like, I do have a massive playlist of artists I like that it's just on shuffle. But when I listen to a CD, I never put it on shuffle. Never. Just embrace cassette tapes. I mean, I want to go to cassette tapes because getting a cassette player is kind of hard nowadays. But CDs? Hell yeah. Also, can we have CD drives in our PCs again? Please? Remember that shit? Why did that die out? Like, seriously. It looks to be locked. It's because this land belongs to the dwarves. That there was a place here to keep out intruders, not to mention, it's a good place for mining ore. What are you saying? You think the elves would want to come and see your chunks in Roughless Rock? It sounds that way to me. Of course it does! The big accuser. Doesn't it add any fuel to the fire, Abram? Hi Crop, how you doing, Alright, I'm the key to enter with me here. Go ahead and use it, Abram. Yay! Good work. The bay is now open. We're gonna push a straw that block the camera's back on that one by giving a keycard unique license codes. Then you lock them to the first account that you was. What are you talking about? Hey, that is just misinformation. That is not how keycards work. What? I own 2 game key cards. They just work like normal games. It's just that the game is digitally installed on your console. And then you have to put in a cartridge to open a game. It's like when you have a physical PlayStation game, for example. Even though the game is installed, of course you have to put in disc, but the disc can be put in into any other PS5, saved game key cards into any other Switch too. With documents, I don't give a shit about leaks. In so many cases, leakers have made up random shit. I remember, they never made it into an actual production, but it was in documentation. And who gives a shit about what was considered? It matters what was actually done. It's just more hating Nintendo because hating Nintendo is fun. Fucking hate that shit. It was considered shows where the mindset is not Nintendo any more or less than any other big companies. Yeah, but you know what? I just don't give a shit about what is in the planning phase. Like, I don't think it was like, oh hey, let's see if we can do this. Because we're just, that would maybe be possible. But no way they actually considered doing that. Fuck off with that shit. We think that coming to light has a strong effect on public sentiment. 𝘔𝘰𝘯𝘵 is a huge push for people to force it. People have been bitching about Nintendo all year. Like, what is that little information gonna do now? It's gonna get lost in the massive pile of misinformation on the Nintendo hate campaign. The Wii and Nintendo consoles have been the only ones I bothered with. You're still salty about Switch 2 prices. Yeah, people are gonna get over it. What is this area? I'm just tired of it. So just Nintendo, if Nintendo went through with it, wouldn't end with just, yeah. But it's also so dumb. Like, people on Nintendo for being, in quotation marks, trendsetters with like $80 games, right? But in my country, PS5 games are still more expensive than Switch 2 games, so I don't know what people are yapping about. That's the only issue I have with the Switch 2. I just straight up can't afford them. My budget anymore, and it's sad. Wait so long for the right sequel and the second play fair. In the Bank of Europe. That has nothing to do with it. If anything, it should be more expensive here. But like, PS5 games have been 80, in quotation marks, $80. I mean 80 francs. For like 2 or 3 years here. And Switch 2 games are 75 francs. So yeah. Stupid. Also, by the way, living in Switzerland only means I'm rich if I leave the country. It's already too expensive for what most modern games offer content-wise. The thing is bloating because of that. The most expensive than the EU already. Yeah, but also the EU is shit, so... But yeah, like, in my own country, I am not wealthy. I live on disability, but if I would go to America or whatever, I would have so much money. Because the franc is a stronger currency. But like, cost of living here is expensive. Very expensive. That's cool. I've been looking for some old school RPGs to play. Hi buddy, how you doing? Maybe I could visit America and found a new blockbuster company. We could try. No. That would be a failing business. Why go out and rent the game if you can just pirate the game or play the demo? You know? Also, I have no desire to visit America ever. America is so uninteresting to me. Usually would let you do it for the price of lunch in Switzerland. Yeah. What if we find the queen bee? We really have some company waiting for us, Abraham. Let's slay these monsters. So, Abraham, let us show these elves and dwarves what you are capable of. Sure. Oh, the bee has a little crown! That's cute! Also, boss music again. I love the boss music, it's so funny. I love this. Okay, boss fight though. But storm attacks become critical. Ooh, I like that. Ouch. Ouch. Good damage. Like the bee has strong, I mean a lot of HP, not strong HP. Ouch. Oh, I can't go back after selecting the move. That sucks. Okay. Ouch, ouch. Ouch. And bonus down. I'm gonna kill at least one knight bee, come on. I guess not. Let's swap to the human team. Okay, this boss fight might be difficult. Is it a revive? I probably have an item for that. And to drop, yeah. Oh, but it takes forever. Okay. Sure, it didn't use a fucking item. Took the elves, I guess. Ooh, flame. He is dead anyway. He is kind of strong. Oh, that's what DRP is for. Oh! It's a full revive. Oh! That's cool. That is interesting. That poison a boss. The fact that is so funny. Yeah, we talked about that a lot. It is so funny that just shatter into 3D. It's so funny. And we couldn't poison for some reason. Cannot move. Would you fuck off? Come on. Boom. Let's look for the humans. White blitz. Enemy column. I don't know. Defense 25 up, but always. Let's do twin edge. And Bernard is kinda ass. Let's do 𝘔𝘰𝘯𝘵, I guess. Okay, Bernard is not ass. It's just kinda cringe. Of course, paralyzed. You have anti-paralysis though. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, almost dead. Bunk. And shattered. Honestly, this game is so charming. For being a chemical game. Well done indeed, Abraham. Hey, I help too. I did a fine job, lass. I'm not the least bit happy getting a compliment from a dwarf. Okay, she's being a little soon. What a selfish girl. You fought well, Mia. Why are you coming to me all of a sudden, Abraham? Never mind. I don't want to know why. I want to create half-elves. That's why. Should I be going now? The game is beyond Mount Verde and to the north. Let's go, Prince Abraham. Here. Fuck off. Boom. And back in the old world, okay. Gops! No imps. Is it a sandworm this time? This time it's a sandworm, okay. Sure. And Abram is dead. Awesome! Unofficial dwarves. Honestly, the difficulty of this game is kind of good, considering I play on easy. So this kind of works, difficulty-wise. And all that easy does is let you heal on level up. That's all easy mode does. So yeah, kind of pog. Here we go. Is this really a dwarf city? I don't see any buildings anywhere. That is because we make them underground. Do not see the door on that small hill there? Are you trying to tell us that is a building? Don't take a look inside and see for yourself. I can't wait to see Dwarf Home. Of course you cannot. We should cook up a pot of the dwarf's best stew afterwards, Prince Abraham. About that. In any case, I will show you the king. When his palace underneath the small hillock on the north edge of the city. Now shall we go? Let's go. By the way, I'm just guessing that Bowen is gonna be the Dwarf King. Just a random guess. Because, you know, he's old. And every main party member had a relation to royalty so far. So... the floor is empty. This Dwarf King is supposed to be. There's no one here. Could it be? I figured you would notice, Abram. That is correct. I'm the Dwarf King Bowen. And I'm his wife, Layla. Yeah, no, we know that. What? Unbelievable. I'm good to see at least Abram noticed. Shouldn't reveal, yeah. Is that prepared legendary sword? Of course, that's my intent from the beginning. However, judging from what I have available to me, I lack sufficient materials to restore it to its former glory. Okay, with your help. If both elves and humans are willing to cooperate, then you have my full support. I've been fighting alongside you thus far, Abraham. I have determined you to be a human I can trust. You did it, Prince Abraham. You now have the support of both the elves and dwarves. I gotta hydrate real quick. Hi, Galahad, how are you doing? This is also thanks to you, Bernard. It is not reserved on you, Prince Abra. First time I actually addressed Bernard. How blessed I am to receive such a compliment. You need the remaining legendary weapons. Abram's right. With them being free in total, there's so much to collect, plus without them, it would be impossible to defeat Vernbarg. The only legendary sword would be a problem, as there is another legendary weapon here in this kingdom. As you remembered. Yeah, because it was like an hour ago. And it's a right legendary axe I tracked down. It's this one right here. But the last weapon. Right now, the subordinate's looking into it. I will let you know as soon as they learn anything. And unfortunately, legendary sword. If we travel west to 𝘔𝘴𝘦, you should find everything we need there. Let's make my location at once, Prince Abram. There's no need to be in such a hurry. If anything, I'll just feed you some of my best cooking. Let's eat our fill this evening and rest well for tomorrow. We can leave at sunup. Okay, understood. Are you preparing supper to you, Layla? You just relax while I get things whipped up. Roar of cooking. Ugh. Mia, can you not be racist for 5 minutes? Like, goddamn. You rest well last night, Abraham. I slept like a babe. No idea why you managed to sleep in a hole like this. Like humans and dwarves, the elves are sensitive in places like this. As you should never have anything positive to say. Neither do you. At least I'm telling it like it is. It's not the time for arguments. Let's travel to this 𝘔𝘴𝘦 and obtain necessary materials to reforge legendary sword. I heard you already. If I 𝘔𝘴𝘦 to the east of the city. But there are a few materials usually required for any quality weapon, however. Of orichalcum, star sand, and mithril. Of course, it's mithril. As soon as we are able to obtain a mithril, it should be possible to reforge a legendary sword. Let's go, Prince Abraham. Goes for us to Cromwell. But did you think you can leave him behind? You'll be coming too, Bowen. Isn't it obvious? I cannot let you have all the fun alone. They'll also be joining you on your quest. As you know, husbands and wives are meant to be young together equally. You are a match made in heaven. That I can agree with. But yourself, Prince Abraham, do you think about finding a bride and settling down? For example, let Mia here, or perhaps... No, Mia's a bit too racist. Aren't there laws against harassment like that? My thoughts exactly. There are others out there far more worthy to be Prince Edward's future spouse. Unlike this mouthy elf here. What was that? Are you infer I'm not attractive? If you want my opinion, no. You are very attractive. Really? If you're just saying that to be nice, I'm going to get mad. Highness, it's not time to be going. You know what? You're right. Let's go, 𝘕𝘠𝘠𝘠. Such a adorable lass. But you don't agree? That I do. Oh, we can look at the world map. Dude, how small is this world? Kind of funny, huh? I wanted to open this and check if everyone is healed. Everyone is good. Because we didn't get the legendary axe yet, right? Yeah. What did this shop do? Maybe we should put it in enjoyment. Oh. Wait. Okay, DRP has a lot of utility. Good to know. What is premium downloadable content? It's the garbage DLC. That's the premium downloadable content. Hilarious. Wait, lottery. Does this game also have a gacha? Why do Chemical games have gachas in them? Why do they all have gachas? Stupid! Okay, I can still afford armor. Yeah. Wait, no, I can only afford cheap armor. That's still gonna do a lot. Okay. There we go, we can live now. Okay, we have to go east. A new skeleton! A ghoul! Okay. Let's kill the bastard. In the red snake. Okay, so you have the gacha features. 3 of the 4 Kemco games we played have gacha in them. That's how many. Ooh, big worm. A crazed worm. Okay. Fucking sand. How many modern JRPGs have gacha? Xenoblade 2 is the only one that I can think of. Is it supposed to be mind herb to restore MP and not the mid herb? Kinda stupid. Shingo's quite big in Japan. Yeah, they love the gamble. I think Rhoda here has been used for more than 1,000 years to mine ore and plenty of data. For a Mirfield, the ore necessary to repair the legendary sword is extremely rare. There is hope we can still find some. Oh, we should give up. This is spirit, Abraham. You know what, never mind. I'll be the first to find the Mirfield we need. Come on, Cromwell. Yes, Highness. I don't care who finds it as long as we do find it. Let's begin our search. Slimes! Blue blob and blue slimes. It will never not be funny how they fall apart. It will always be comedy. We love comedy. Honestly, my only complaint about this game is that I wish it had more music variety. But that's it. That's my only real complaint about this game. Mind absorb, that is evil. Great axe. Let's go. It is indeed a great axe. Ooh, a crit, nice. Bernard got revive. Let's go. He finally has a niche. Ah, the enemy. Can you stop mind absorbing? That is fucking cringe. Heavy armor? No. Why didn't even buy shit for Bowen? He just gets free shit. Okay, die, bitch. There you go. And my mages are out of MP. Awesome. It's dwarfing time. Tomahawk, okay, sure. A venom staff. Why did I buy shit? Why? Everyone just gets free shit. Okay, we're gonna have boss fight. Squid! I love squids! Look at them! Squiddies! God damn, Layla's strong! Ink. Wow, chip damage, cool. Hi Arnav, how you doing? Yeah. Here's the warp. It was gonna be a squid. What is the sense of danger I feel? Abraham, be on alert for monsters. Let's slay these monsters. There's a poor Prince Abraham. Shut up, Bernarda. No, it's a blob. Okay. Sorry, I had to buy one last time to this boss film. Vampire blob. Okay. Life absorb. Oh, fuck off. Goddamn. Okay, the small vampire slimes are a pain in the ass. We're gonna focus on them first. One down. Can you stop life sucking my boys? It's fucking rude. I selected the wrong target. Whoop. Happens. Okay, Bowen, I need you to heal your wife. Let's discharge do. Damage of skill, either being in charge or cast. But wait time to get it. Okay, sure, no. I need HP for killer slash. Oh, okay, we do just hit it. Hey Eric, how you doing? Ouch. This judge fucking missed? Fuck off, Bowen. You suck. Your wife is a better character. God damn. Bowen, please. Your wife is carrying you. There we go. Yay! We did it! Yoon! Do you like seeing the power of an elf in action? That was amazing, Mia. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Oh, they have learned well to manage this last Abram. Highness. What's wrong, Cromwell? You're supposed to laugh with me. Now do it. Poor Cromwell has it rough, doesn't he? Alright, let us press forward, Abram. Not Abram. I forgot his name. Squiddies! Let's switch to human party. Let's go. I wanna know, was this the actual dungeon boss or was it a mini boss? I think that was a mini boss. I think. Oh, cute dress. Let's put me in the cute dress. The cute dress makes her stupider. Awesome. How do you add a skill called ink and not have it inflict blind? True. Actually true, yeah. The actual dungeon boss is just gonna be a fucking squid. It doesn't inflict blind. Maybe it might be based, but it doesn't mean I'm an idiot. Sure. But I guess it's me shut down. That sucks. I haven't gone into GameStop in like 11 years. Because I just buy shit online now. Like a normal person. This would be a good item back here, right? But yeah, no. As I'm going to GameStop, once I came to the realization what a massive scam their reselling is. This long as bad for Ether, so I don't go to the dedicated game store near me. I do have an UTCG place near me though. Also the thing is, I live in a small village. We have literally nothing in that regard. Literally nothing. I would need to hop into a train twice to go to a card store. So yeah. Shark! He's moving! Heavy shark. Is it necessary to call the shark fat? Wasn't necessary. Ah. Scimitar. Scimitars are cool swords. Okay. Blobs. Scimitar. Yeah, I know, but it's funny to say scimitar. I know it's scimitar, but that's boring. Also, when I say scimitar, I can rage bait people. Blobs are a pain. Okay, this is Dragon Sinker. Let me repeat PTSD from the word fat shark. There are a few enemies by that name. They give me a hard time. Just skill issue. Sharks are just fat. Now I wonder, is it Dungeon Boss gonna be a squid or a shark? Is the question. And why did I buy items? We got new equipment for all three. Dragon, so squid. By the way, did you know that most likely the myth of the Kraken was actually just whales having a gangbang and airing out their dicks? Did you know that? Because when whales do the thing, it's multiple males on one female. And the ones that wade just have their dicks hanging out into the air. That's actually how it goes. And people think that's what the Kraken actually is. I mean, the Mouth of Loch Ness is also just a whale dick, so that checks out, right? Okay. You know what? For this fight, I'm actually saving. This is gonna be the final boss for stream today. Abraham, we have trouble again. Let us slay these monsters. You're a man after my own heart. Let's make sushi out of them, Abraham Bone. How do you know what sushi is? It's shark and squid. Okay, wait, Hades squid and great shark. Okay. Why do the squids just have a cooler name than the shark? Okay, Iris, and then killer on the other Hades squid. Why did dwarves so OP? Like, look at this shit. I should have used them more. woman. This game was in a few days in view, right? I have no idea. And this should kill. Also, my tracking is a bit off because my lights went off, so the tracking is a bit rough. But yeah, we did it. Let's go. Get fucked, bitches. We did it. Oh? Oh? What do you think you're doing? Mia, I lights on that. Yeah, the thing is, my office, I use Christmas lights as the lighting because it's a soft warm light. And they just turn off. Wait, let me turn them on real quick. I'll be back in a second. Okay, now the tracking is good again. We're having to apologize. Try not running into me in the first place. But a perfectly selfish young woman. Surely she is not cut from the same royal cloth you are, Prince Abraham. How grateful I am to serve under you. But that aside, if there are monsters here, it's likely we will find 𝘕𝘳𝘯𝘵 in this area as well. Because 𝘕𝘳𝘯𝘵 has a property that attracts monsters, doesn't it? Let us search for some, Prince Abraham. Look for some ourselves, Cromwell. We have to beat Abraham to it. As a wish, Highness. But does it go deeper? Can I just flee? I'm kinda done fighting. We found it. There's quite a lot of scent and even taste. This is it. This is the 𝘕𝘳𝘯𝘵 we are after. It will be able to repair the legendary sword, right? Indeed, now let us return to 𝘕𝘳𝘯𝘵 City. We did it, didn't we, Prince Abraham? It is thanks to everyone. Fuck you, Bernard. What are you talking about? Just admit it was all thanks to me. It most certainly was not. As it has been ages since humans, elves, and dwarves have worked together such as this. It seems we owe our thanks to Abraham for this rare opportunity, don't we? I suspect this from Prince Abraham. Whatever. If we have no further business here, let's return to 𝘕𝘳𝘯𝘵 City in order to repair the legendary sword. But I can agree with, who knows, men may have also ascertained the whereabouts of the legendary rod. You mean the legendary rod in my pants? I have a good lurk. Let's get out of here. Entrance. It is now time we focus on repairing the legendary sword. While I'm working on it, I request you rest at the inn. I will call for you when I'm finished. I'll do what I can to assist you too. Good, I can always count on you, Layla. Those are really lovey-dovey, aren't they? Are you jealous? Haven't you noticed? I am a woman and every woman belongs to that kind of relationship. Sure. I mean, what are you doing digging into my personal life? And for information, no, I am not jealous. As having someone jealous would say. I assure you, it's not you who's jealous, Abram. In any case, as you wait over at the inn while I work on reforging this sword, I bet you know as soon as I am through. I guess over to the inn for us. Let's go, Abram. We're resting. I better not keep you waiting too long, Abram. I have finished restoring the legendary sword, and what a beauty she is. Can I actually use it now? Really, it is a nice sword. I don't get any special vibes coming from it. But maybe it's a fake. I highly doubt that. This ship is dead over a millennium ago. As you can see, the crest of the human royal family is also found on it. What remains now is the legendary rod, Prince Abram. Where can we find it? I can do the reports from my men. It should be somewhere within a Scanny Hollow. Scanny Hollow. It was once used as a mine by the dwarves. It can be found on an island across the sea. Wait a second. We're planning to go anywhere on the water. We need a ship. If we head to Dunstred Port, there should be one or two to spare. But as if has prospered greatly due to its robust sea trade. To reach it, however, we need to pass through Luce's mine to the northeast of here. Let's not waste another moment. What's the matter, Cromwell? It's nothing, Highness. In that case, let's get going ourselves here. But that is it for today. So, chat, what do we think of Dragon Sinker? What do you think of this game? Decent game, right? For a Kenko game, I would even say it's good. But the highlight of this game is definitely the visuals. The sprite art looks so cute. And the way the enemies shatter. I just wish it had more writing music, that's it. Aside from that, and maybe a faster menuing would be nice. But aside from that, it's a pretty good game. That means we're done with Kemco Collection Volume 1. 9 more to go. But yeah, by the way, just by the way, look how many Shovelware RPGs I have. Look how many. So yeah, we have a lot to play when it comes to Kemco games. And some others. A landfill of them, yes. Like this one seems familiar. No, it doesn't. No. I never played the crystal one. No. You're mistaken. But yeah, it was a fun stream. A lot of new viewers today, which is nice. Oh, let me see if we can raid someone. Would be neat raiding. Let's raid Rui Asaka. She just started streaming. But that's a raid on Twitch. On YouTube we have a different raid because she doesn't stream on YouTube, I think. I'm pretty sure. On YouTube, who do we raid on YouTube? On YouTube, we are gonna raid Tomama, who's doing some live 2D rigging. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next Thursday we're gonna play another 𝘕𝘴𝘦 game. I don't know which one yet. Next stream is gonna be Saturday when we start Monster Hunter Stories. Indeed. Please check out the sponsor. We are sponsored by NordVPN, HumbleBundle, and the Nintendo Store. We also have merch over on candles and its good products. And if you use code ONYX15, you get 15% off of lotions, candles, soap, and stuff. And I see you guys on Saturday for Monster Hunter Stories. So yeah, have a good one, everyone.